Hello students, my name is Reshu Sharma. As you know, our educational institutions are closed because of the corona pandemic, but because of it, we can't compromise with our studies. So, for your workshop, I am going to provide you revision of some important equipments which we generally deals in our mechanical workshop. We cannot perform our experiments online, but for final exams, we can go through some viva questions which are generally asked in your final practicals, which are related to your experiments. So let's start with this series of some workshop equipments. Your first equipment is your bench vise. The first equipment is bench vise, as you already seen in your workshop. So I am just going to give a revision of the instruments or equipments which we generally deal in our workshop. तो देखिए, this is our handle of this bench vise, and this is the sliding jaw. This jaw is moving to and fro. This is our face steel, or this is our fixed jaw. This is the body of this, and this is the hole for securing security to the bench. देखिए, as we rotate this handle, this sliding jaw moves, and whatever workpiece we are going to hold, we will put it here and it will hold it tightly, and we can perform our any operation on this bench vise. Generally, basically it is a holding device. Next is our V block. Next is our V block. See, this is the shape of this equipment. This is V, we are talking about it. When we are going to deal with some cylindrical type of job, like a circular shaft, then it cannot be held in our bench vise, so we used this V clamp for holding it or performing any operation. Like we have to cut any circular shaft, then how it is possible? We will hold it in V block and then we will perform our operation. V blocks are generally basically of two types. One is magnetic and one is non-magnetic. If it is non-magnetic, then we have this clamping screw. We have this clamping screw over it. We will put our cylindrical job here and we will tight it, so it is in a position. But when this V block is of magnetic type, then when we starts its magnet, this job is directly attached with this V block and it will not move. It is also a holding device. Next, this is our C clamp. Because of this shape, this is called C clamp. This is the handle and this is the screw and this is the pad. We will hold our job in this pad, in this gap between this jaw and this pad. We will rotate this handle and this screw will move, do to and fro motion. Next is our surface plate. Next is our surface plate. This is one of the most important equipment of our mechanical workshops. This surface of this surface table is flat, and whatever measurements you are going to do, you have to use this surface plate. This is also used to check the flatness of the object. To check the flatness of the object, it is generally basically made up of granite material. Granite. Next is our scriber. This is our scriber. One portion of this scriber is straight and another portion is a bent. Another portion is bent. This is the grip for holding it. Basically, this scriber is used to for marking on sheet metal. Marking on sheet metal, as when we are using some pen or pencil on any sheet metal or any metal, it is not visible to us, so we use this scriber. It makes a draw mark on the metal and we can easily perform our machining, or we can easily cut our metals by marking this with this scriber. Next is these are our calipers. These calipers are basically of two types. This is our outside caliper and this is our inside caliper. Outside caliper and inside caliper. When we have to measure some dimensions, some internal dimensions, like uh, we have to measure a hole diameter which is very deep in any shaft. Then by putting we cannot measure it by using our vernier caliper. So we use this inside caliper. We put this caliper inside that hole and take the measurements. Then we will put this out, and then we can take the measurement by using vernier caliper. So this is our inside caliper and this is our outside caliper. Next, this is our vernier caliper. This is our vernier caliper. These are external jaws. This is internal jaw. This is the locking screw. दिस इज़ द डेप्थ मेजरिंग ब्लेड, ये पीछे की साइड काफ़ी मूव हो सकती है. दिस इज़ अवर मीट्रिक स्केल और मेन स्केल. दिस इज़ अवर वर्नियर स्केल. तो ये सारे वर्नियर कैलिबर के हमारे पार्ट्स थे. इसका जो मेज़रमेंट है वो हम ऑलरेडी सीख चुके हैं, और जब भी हमारे कॉलेज ओपन स्टार्ट होंगे हम तब आके चीज़ों को और सीख सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट, दिस इज़ अवर हैंड फाइल. दिस इज़ अवर हैंड फाइल. दिस इज़ द हैंडल. This portion is called tang. This portion is face and this is its edge. This hand file is used to make the surface of any metal clean. We will put our one hand on this handle and another hand on this face, and we will do this to and fro motion. We will do this to and fro motion. By moving this file to and fro, we will make the surface of any metal clean. Next is ball peen hammer. Next is our ball peen hammer. This is a shape of ball peen at one end, and the other side is flat. This is generally used to make blow on sheet metal type on sheet metal. Next is, see, this is our arc welding setup. This is our arc welding setup. This is our welding machine, or generally we call it as a transformer. This is electrode. This is our electrode holder. We put this electrode in this electrode holder, and as we are going to touch this electrode with this workpiece, a spark will generate, and then by maintaining some gap or arc gap, we will make both the metals melt, and after melting, by melting they will touch each other, and they got joint. Next is our electrode holder. This is our electrode holder. When we press this, this will move down and this gap will move up. We can put our electrode here. This is our wire brush, and this is our chipping hammer. Generally both these are used for making to make clean our weld joints from the oxides or some slag. Next is this is our micrometer. This is our micrometer. This is the ratchet. This is the nulled part. This is thimble. This is our sleeve, lock nut. This is our spindle. This is anvil. This is the frame of this micrometer. These are generally basic parts. Next is this is our vernier height gauge. When the length of the objects are quite more, then we cannot measure the length or dia by using vernier caliper. So we use this height gauge in that case. I hope ये वीडियो आपको थोड़ा यूज़फुल लगा होगा एक रिवीजन पर्पज़ से. तो नेक्स्ट हम कुछ ऐसे ही और प्रैक्टिकल रिलेटेड चीज़ें हम कुछ और लेके आएंगे, जिससे कि आप प्रैक्टिकल से जो आपकी वर्कशॉप से है उसका आपका टच गायब ना हो.